Dunkers and Dunkettes? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with year 3 of the Madden 22 Jacksonville Jaguars realistic rebuild. If you tuned in to part 2, it was a wonderful season, man. I'm talking about 13-win season. I'm talking about division title. I'm talking about AFC championship appearance. I'm talking about coach of the year for No Vision Duncan. I'm talking about eliminating all the teams in our division that made the playoffs in the Titans and Colts, eliminating their asses, meeting up with the Chiefs, taking them to the limit in a game where we probably should have won, and we were one game away from winning the goddamn Super Bowl. I'm talking about a season for the ages when it comes to the defense and players like Allen. Not talking about Josh Allen. I'm talking about goddamn Zach Allen from the Cardinals coming over from them. I'm talking about K'Lavon Chaisson. Everybody said he was a bust. I'm talking about Andre Sisco at free safety. But I'm talking about Trevor Lawrence, who played like a goddamn X Factor, played like a franchise quarterback, living up to the hype. Man, I'm so excited, man. Let's go ahead and meet this roster and see what we did in the offseason to improve this team, to try to get over the hump and get to the Super Bowl in year 3. Man, let's go ahead, man. As this team is taking me back to the teams that had Maurice Jones-Drew, the Fred Taylors, white boy wide receiver Matt Jones, David Garrard, Byron Leftwich, those Jaguar days. But Trevor Lawrence, look at this, man. Look at this season. 4,000 yards again, 32 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. I could say he probably should have been top 3 in the MVP race. I think he was like number 10 or number 9, but played like an MVP, definitely deserves superstar X Factor, but he is still stuck on that superstar. At least Madden did not rob him. We brought back Taysom Hill, who came in and threw a touchdown last season during one of the regular season games, as we're using him kind of like that Tim Tebow thing that they tried to do in real life. And then we got Keegan Pope, who we brought in last season as an undrafted quarterback. James Robinson went up superstar dev, crazy season. He was snubbed in the Pro Bowl, 1,400 yards, averaged 5.2 a carry, 18 TDs, and he did not make the Pro Bowl. That was just a robbery job. But Travis Etienne still developing as a backup running back. We lost Carlos Hyde to retirement, so we did draft a power back, Danny Larson, who's going to look to fill those shoes. And we still got Mekhi Sargent holding on to that running back 4 spot. Fullback, Keelan Henry, going into his second season. I think he made the Pro Bowl. I could have sworn I saw his name, but when I checked the stats, it says he is not a former Pro Bowler. So I don't know if he made it or not, but he had 2 touchdowns last season. And then the big free agent signing, Devontae Adams, who we made last season, and it worked out. We got Trevor Lawrence as wide receiver 1. We only did this because the Texans were going after him and they were in our division, and I did not want him paired up with Deshaun Watson. So a little division rival competition, we pulled him away and brought him here to Duval, to Jacksonville, and it worked out as Laviska Shenault, who kind of got injured last season, going into a contract year. Hopefully he can get back to that 1,000-yard season he had the season before last season. And then Kendrick Bourne, who we got in the Miles Jack trade. We traded Miles Jack to the Patriots to move up in the first round to get another first-round pick. But we had to take on Kendrick Bourne's contract because the Patriots would have been over the salary cap. So he coming in as like our wide receiver 3-ish, 4-ish, because we took this guy Damien Golston with our original first-round pick, not the one that we traded up with the Patriots for, but the one that we, stayed put and made. Disappointing in the dev trade, but when you look at his stats, 93 speed, 90 acceleration, 79 catching, 80 catching traffic. He can run routes. His agility is a 96. Change of direction, 93. So when you look at this, and the defense was a little bit better than the offense last season, but we continue to put weapons around Trevor Lawrence. Now we got Devontae Adams, Laviska Shenault. You add Kendrick Bourne. You add Damien Golston and Jamal Agnew, who came in when Laviska Shenault was injured. He played well. Still got Coffee down here developing as our big body receiver. And then this guy that came out of nowhere on the practice squad, season 7 overall, 5'9", 176, but 92 speed, 91 acceleration, can be a return guy for us. Tight end, Brandon LaRubio, first-round pick. 80 catches, 800 yards last season. Should have went up star dev. Did not. Was robbed. Should have won rookie of the year. That's another thing. The Chiefs were screwing us out of every goddamn award. We were the runner-up. We were second place right behind them. But Luke Farrell, tight end 2, he finally gets those tight end 2 reps this season. And then Parker Crawford, like a receiving speed tight end that we drafted. And then Ross the long snapper still hanging on to a roster spot. You got Cam Robinson. We drafted this guy, Tyree Dobbins, because we needed more depth in the O-line as we let Norwell and Brandon Linder go because it's Walker Little time. We brought in Cordy Glenn to be like a veteran to him. Javier Combs, second-round pick. Now, he was a day 3. I said this last video, day 3 projected. We reached and took him in the second round, knew he had hidden dev, and he came out as a superstar dev. So it was an easy decision to let Brandon Linder go, as we have his instant replacement right there. Brought in J.C. Hassaner to be his backup. Ben Barch at right guard. We signed this undrafted right guard free agent before the preseason, before this video, Niles Baldwin, just for depth. And then Juwan Taylor got a new contract last season. He's been great at right tackle. And we also brought back Martinez Rankin, who was our backup tackle last season. Now, the big free agent signing this season, we want to keep this defense playing how they played last season. In order to do that, you bring in people. So stealing Jeffrey Simmons away from Tennessee. So we screwed the Texans with Devontae Adams. Now we're fucking over the Tennessee Titans with Jeff Simmons, bringing him over. And it's a major upgrade over Dwayne Smoot, who had a good season, but we had a chance to upgrade the position. And I think we did that in the Jeffrey Simmons time. Jay Tafule still trying to develop there. Zach Allen. It all started week 1 last season when Zach Allen had those. We had 11 sacks in the game. I think that was a record. I forgot to fucking check it. I will check it this video, though. But 11 sacks as a team. And Zach Allen had, I think, 3.5 of those in one game. Broke out, went up star dev during the season, and then Madden decides to take it away from him. But I don't give a damn. Zach Allen is a superstar in my book. It could have been a one-hit wonder, but we'll see this season. Still got Roy Robinson-Harris down here, who could be a cap casualty if we decide to cut him. And then we drafted this guy, Jeremy Tolbert, just in case, like I said, if Zach Allen is a one-year hit, one-year wonder, we have somebody that could develop. Yvonne Hamilton, I looked at his stats, and I was like, man, what is he doing? He has quietly and slowly improved every single season. Rookie season, 46 tackles, 1 sack. Second season, 2020, that was real life. But when we first started the rebuild, 45 tackles, 8 TFLs, 2.5 sacks. Last season, 46 tackles, 10 TFLs, 3.5 sacks. So he's only going up from here. We brought in Vernon Butler to be a backup because these two guys down here are just not cutting it. Caleb Chase, just like Zach Allen, went up depth trait. Don't want to view him in a depth chart. Went up depth trait, and he was the other person on the defense that was just like, wow, like, why is he balling like this? Like, why? But 8.5 sacks and a pick, 5 TFLs, 57 tackles. He broke out last season. Still got Shaquem Griffin there backing him up. And then, like I said, we traded away Miles Jack. We saved money doing that because we've been spending money. It's time. We're contenders now. We want to spend money in free agency, try to build this team to be a Super Bowl roster. But they did let go Miles Jack in real life. So we held on to him for 1 season longer. But then I decided to trade him to the Patriots, move up to get his replacement in Joe Conway. And we were weak at middle linebacker, too. And then we signed Bobby Wagner. So it's like we got better, just like in the receiver group. We got better in the trade. When we traded Miles Jack, we got better at receiver, and we got better at middle linebacker. So it was a win-win for us. As we drafted Joe Conway, that was the first-round pick where we traded up with the Patriots, so we don't have a first-round pick next year. Still got quarterman Dylan Moses there. And then right outside linebacker, the leader of this defense now with Miles Jack gone is Josh Allen, not the quarterback. Still got Fuller, a guy we took last year who was balling, doing his thug in preseason. And we got him at depth. So we got nice depth at the edge rusher spots. Shaquille Griffin had 3 picks last season. Tyson Campbell still got that star depth. And then we needed cornerback 3. Brought in Bradley Roby. Didn't really work out. Him and Trey Herndon was, switching in and out. We signed Greedy Williams. Saw him sitting there in free agency. And now we just get better on defense. Once again, just like the Jeffrey Simmons signing. Just like the Bobby Wagner signing and the draft for the middle linebacker. We add another piece on defense to keep this defense playing at a high level. Andre Cisco was the third-headed GOAT last season with Caleb Chase and Zach Allen. He was the other one. And he actually, I think, it might have been, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was Caleb Chase who went up, started up. I thought Andre Cisco went up 2. He had 4 picks last season, bruh. 4 picks last season. Still got Daniel Thomas there. But look at this steal. We took the wide receiver and the middle linebackers in the first round. We still had our second round pick, and we drafted John Carter at strong safety out of Oklahoma. 73 overall. He instantly becomes a day one starter, even though we're going to let Rashawn Jenkins compete, but he's like another cap casualty like Roy Robertson Harris. Still got Westbrook, who was playing like our sub linebacker 2 last season. A lot of room at strong safety, but I think John Carter is going to be the starter for us. And Matthew Wright, this dude, bro, in the championship game with the Chiefs, missed a 32-yard field goal. I know we lost the game still. Even if he made it, we probably would have lost by 1, but that would have changed the whole game. Would have been a different situation. And he kind of cost us the game, man. I ain't even going to cap. He kind of, he can't be missing 32-yarders, man. Can't be doing that shit. That's not right, Matthew Wright. So we went ahead in the 6th or 7th round, we drafted this guy, Mason Bentley. Same kick power, accuracy, just a little bit lower, but they're going to compete for that starting job. And we still got Logan Cook at punter. Now, we do need to name some new team captains. I think James Robinson deserves a C patch on his jersey. And I think who's been here? Josh Allen already has one. Shaquille Griffin already has one. Jenkins, is that all? Is that all? We do have one more. Who has been? Caleb on Chase on. I kind of don't want to do. We got Josh Allen already. Yvonne Hamilton's not really ready to step into that role. I think I might give it to Jawan Taylor or Cam Robinson. We might give it to Cam Robinson. Cam Robinson or Jawan Taylor. We'll give it to Cam Robinson. He's the leader on the O-line now. No Linder, no Andrew Norwell. It is going to be Mr. Cam Robinson, and that should be the final team captain spot. So let's go ahead. We got some of our stars benched for the preseason. No Trevor Lawrence. You won't see no Trevor Lawrence. You won't see no Devontae Adams. You're not going to see Josh Allen. So going to rest our guys as we try to get back to the playoffs and win the division again, get back to the AFC Championship game, and let's see how we do. As we have the Green Bay Packers, week 1 preseason. Let's go ahead and simulate that. We lose, we get smoked. And we do have some competition going on. Strong safety. We got backup quarterback with Pope and Taysom Hill. I actually want to see them battle out. Let's give Pope the reps for the next game. Receiver, we should already know our wide receiver 3s and wide receiver 4s. I think backup middle linebacker between Quarterman and, third middle linebacker, Quarterman and Dylan Moses. Don't know why I keep trying to say Dylan Roses. Strong safety, Rashawn Jenkins and Carter. Kicker. Forgot about Matthew Wright. You are not, automatically going to be our kicker. You have to prove that you are going to be our kicker going forward. As we spent the draft pick on the kicker, so we might as well go with the younger guy. We win as we have a camp standout. Let's check out, see who it is. Hopefully it's not a glitch and it's the same person last season, but this season it is Tyson Campbell. Let's do man coverage. Tyson Campbell continues to get better. And then let's go ahead and put, I want to see that rookie kicker one more time. I want to see Taysom Hill back in. I want to see more of Dylan Moses. See how he does. And I'm going to keep it the same. And let's simulate this last preseason game. See how we do. And we lose. So we do have to cut 13 people, but that's not important. What's important is these stats. So, Mr. Taysom Hill, looks like you might have got outplayed by Keegan Pope. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. 2-2. I think I'm going to keep both of them. Taysom Hill didn't play like horrible. He didn't play like Tyrod Taylor last season. So I think I'm going to keep both of them. But Pope might get the quarterback 2 reps. We know who our starting running backs are. Golston definitely going to be wide receiver 3. Kendrick Bourne will be like an insurance policy at wide receiver 4. O-line. I mean, should I have made Jawan Taylor team captain? Cam Robinson? But John Carter definitely going to get the start at safety. Quarterman's going to be middle linebacker 3, beating out Dylan Moses. Let's see, Tolbert, Conway, Fuller with the sack. Shaquem Griffin was great. Roy Robertson Harris, god damn it. I was going to cut him. To clear up a little bit of money. And then kicker, Mason Bentley was 3 for 3, made a 56-yarder. It's over for Matthew Wright. It is over for Matthew Wright. So these are going to be some tough cuts. I don't even know for sure who we're going to cut. Like, we could cut Taysom Hill, but I don't want 2 23-year-old quarterbacks with no veteran leadership. So I think we're going to keep all 3. I might even put Keegan Pope back on the practice squad, but we'll leave him there for now. If I have to cut one more person, he'll be the next candidate. I like all our receivers, all 7 of them. So I think I'm going to keep them. We are going to get rid of Ross. Low overall, don't need a long snapper, not here in Madden. So he is the first official cut. DN, like I said, we saved $5 million. We get rid of Roy, but he was great in the preseason. He was great the first season, not so much second season. We didn't use him that much. We got Jeremy Tolbert here. I don't want him getting stolen if we put him on the practice squad. So what we might do, actually, because I don't like... We can put this Sidney Henry guy on the practice squad. And then what we can do is move Jeremy Tolbert over to D tackle just for this season, move him back to right end next season. He actually goes down, but that's okay. That is okay. We'll just move him there. Actually, would it be better to move Roy Robertson Harris, though? Does he? I'm going to move both of them to see whose overall stays the same. See what happens. Does he stay 71? Yes, but not a scheme fit. I mean, that's okay, though. And then we'll move Jeremy Tolbert back over to right end. There we go. Left outside linebacker, we cut Jameer Jones. Don't need him. We got Shaquem Griffin, who played well. We don't need Jordan Smith. I thought he had one more year of practice squad eligibility. And then Spriggs, PS, Pat Green, who we drafted last year, I think in the 7th round, Mr. Irrelevant. PS, Russell, time for him to go. Cornerbacks, Carlos Jones might need another year. We'll keep him on the team for now. He was on the team last season. And then I think I would actually rather cut Daniel Thomas because we just don't use him at all. And then move should I move Rashawn Jenkins or Roman Westbrook? We're going to cut Matthew Wright. And let's see if we have to cut like 1 or 2 more people. 3 people, actually. So let's see. Who's going to get cut? So I think let's move Westbrook over to free safety. All right. I think Carlos Jones might need a year on the practice squad. I know he was on the regular roster last season. I feel like we don't need this defensive tackle down here. I don't know if Madden is going to let me keep 3 defensive tackles on the roster, though. Then you got this receiver down here. You got the quarterback. Okay, I'll tell you what. We don't need all these receivers, even though I like them all. So we could put Landry Cooper on the practice squad. I kind of want to keep him, though, man. All right. Jones, a defensive tackle, and receiver. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We'll keep Chris Williams. I think because we got a lot of receivers. It's 3 people, so receiver, corner, and quarterback. That's what it's going to have to be. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to get rid of Chris Williams and then Madden screws me. So let's do it, though. Let's do practice squad, Chris Williams. Now we should just have to only cut 2 people. I want to keep the receiver, so I think we'll go Keegan Pope, practice squad, and you know what? No. Sign him back. We'll just get rid of Taysom Hill. And then that leaves Cooper or Jones. And I think with Jones being on the roster last season, we'll just put Cooper on the practice squad. That'll do it. So, yeah, I wasn't finna force myself to keep a defensive tackle I didn't want. I think we're good there with the 3. Hopefully Madden doesn't screw me over and sign somebody. So hopefully that works out. Let's go ahead, upgrade the team, adjust the lineup, reorder the depth chart, and get on with the season as I'm excited, man. This rebuild is going great. Even the first season when we won 7 wins with Urban Meyer, that was still good. So I think it's only up from here, man. It's only up from here. Just need to keep climbing the ladder. And I think this team is going to be in great shape. We did get a little bit weaker on the O-line, but we got a superstar. Got Walker Little, who has a chance to still develop. We got better at receiver. So our running back is a superstar now. We got a star dev edge rusher and Yvonne Hamilton. So we should be good. Yeah, it should be good. So Lawrence and Pope, no more Taysom Hill. We got ETN and Robinson. Larson as our power back. Why do they have ETN there? That's going to be Larson. Receiver Devontae, Chenault, and it's going to be Golston with Bourne, Ford, Agnew, then Coffee. Tight end, LaRubio, Farrell, and Crawford. Cam Robinson, Walker Little, Cordy Glenn, Javier Combs, JC, Ben Barch, Baldwin, Jawan Taylor, Martinez Rankin, Jeff Simmons, Jay Tafule. Then we got Zach Allen, Tolbert, and I'm actually going to put Roy Robertson Harris right there. And then D tackle, Vernon Bella, Robertson Harris, Jay Tafule, I'll actually put there. And then maybe Tolbert. Kaylavon Chason, I said Kaylavon Chason, not Tayson. Shaquem Griffin. Why is Jeff Simmons there? I don't know why. We'll do Fuller. And then middle, Wagner, Conway, Quarterman, Moses, Josh Allen. Man, I love this team. I love the way we built it. And then we'll do Shaquem Griffin right there. And then Shaquille Griffin, Tyson Campbell, Greedy Williams, Trey Herndon. I'm thinking instead of Clay Brooks, do we go Rashawn Jenkins or Westbrook? Westbrook. We could do, where's Trey Herndon? Maybe Herndon, Rashawn Jenkins. Let's do Rashawn Jenkins right there. Carter, Rashawn Jenkins, and then we'll do Westbrook. Kicker, we have a new rookie kicker. Special teams will be Agnew and Clay Brooks. Punt return will be Travis Etienne. We're also going to use a little bit of Kendrick Bourne. Also a little bit of Let's use Agnew, Mike Sargent, Carlos Jones. I'm just trying to put different people in the let's put Coffee back here. Coffee, Sargent, Jamal Agnew, Kendrick Bourne, Travis Etienne, and then Logan Cook can be our kickoff starter. And then Combs, that's fine. Travis Etienne, third down back. Power back will be James Robinson, Travis Etienne, Larson right there. Slot receiver will be the rookie Golston. Then we got Bourne and Agnew. Rush left. I don't know why they keep doing this, but I want it to be Caleb Chason, Shaquem Griffin. On the right, I want Josh Allen and Fuller. And then D tackle, I want Hamilton, Jeff Simmons, Zach Allen, and then sub linebacker will be Bobby Wagner. I actually might go Conway over Bobby Wagner. And they have Rashawn Jenkins. Now, Rashawn Jenkins and paid a lot of money from us. I like what Westbrook did. He really didn't do much, but he had some tackles last season. Quarterman's not that good at linebacker 3. Neither is Dylan Moses. So we might leave it as Rashawn Jenkins for now and then mix in a little Westbrook. And then slot cornerback will be Greedy Williams, Herndon. And I guess Rashawn Jenkins can play that spot right there. So, I mean, I think that's a good lineup. I like the team. We got better. We're better than last season's team. And let's see how they perform, though. Let's see if we can get back. First of all, win the division, get back to the playoffs, and then that number 1 seed, get back to the AFC Championship game. We'll see how that all goes. But the camp standout was Tyson Campbell. He's talking to me right now in the locker room, chopping it up. And let's see if he can go up superstar dev. First game of the season. Our season goal, I think we overachieved. 13 wins. So I'm going to say about 7, 8, 9, 10 wins. 10 wins at the most, 9 at the least. But I don't want to get fired second season. So we're going to say about 7 wins, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll look at the college players, as we still could use some upgrades. If Walker Little doesn't ball out this season, we could use an offensive lineman. Bobby Wagner retires, we could use another middle linebacker. We don't have a first-round pick next year, so I don't know why I'm looking at it. But I just want to take a look at the class, see who was all there, see who's going to be available at the top of the board. And then we kick off the season division game against the Texans. They were the last team in our division. So we're going to see how we play against them. But we're 81 overall, 83 defense, 81 offense. Let's go ahead, simulate week 1. See how we do at home against Houston, 27-10. So start the season off right. Defense playing great again. 115 rushing yards. We shut down. That's how we started last season. We shut the run down and we ran the damn ball. They passed it though a little bit better than us, and we did turn the ball over twice. So we need to watch those turnovers. As Trevor Lawrence only threw 4 last season. We were not. 2 red zone touchdowns. It's okay. So it was just the 2 picks. Offensive line holding up, only giving up 1 sack. James Robinson was good. And then James Robinson was good. Devontae Adams was okay. Golston, 2 catches. Each catch was 20 yards. Travis Etienne had a receiving touchdown. The tight end, LaRubio, had a touchdown. We abused Laramie Tunsil, and that was because of Josh freaking Allen. Ramon Westbrook, our backup free safety, former strong safety, former sub linebacker 2, who is backing up, gets a pick. 2 for 2 for the rookie, Mason Bentley, making me look like a genius as we went on with a new cooker and moving on from Matthew Wright. Kick off the season 1-0. Couldn't ask for more. Let's see, Tyson Campbell, see if he did anything. I swear, bro, I never hit that dev trait when it comes to that goddamn scenario. But look at that. They didn't have us on TV last season. They saw our success, and we have 2 back-to-back TV games, 3 TV games in the next 4 games. We got the Browns, the Colts, and the Bengals. So they really want to see us now. We have a weekly award. I think that's going to go to Josh Allen, 8 tackles, 3 sacks. Shout out to him. And let's look at, we have another breakout player scenario. We weren't getting too many of these last season. We got James Robinson trying to go up the X Factor. Don't care if he hits it because he might go up the X Factor at the end of the season, or he might not, depending on Madden and how they like to, how they like to give out the dev traits to me or not give them out. As we get JC back, our backup center from injury. See if we can beat the Browns on the road. First TV game in a year before we got to the playoffs. Prime time. And we beat the Browns 38-26 on the road. Monday Night Football. We outrushed them, and we shut the Browns down. I know they probably lost Kareem Hunt in free agency, but we shut Nick Chubb down, bro. We shut him down. We turned the ball over once. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick for Nick Mullins. They must have lost Baker. I think he went to the Eagles. And then running James Robinson. Laviska Shenault had a rushing touchdown. Devontae Adams over 100 yards. Getting destroyed by my other cousin, Demarcus Robinson. Touchdown for LaRubio. 2 touchdowns for the rookie Golston. Cam Robinson giving up a couple of sacks, but man, I love the way we built the team. Jeff Simmons getting a couple of sacks, his first as a Jaguar. Vernon Butler, our third defensive tackle. Bobby Wags, B. Wags with a pick, his first as a Jacksonville Jaguar. And we had to choose between him or Levante David in free agency, and I'm glad I chose him, but I don't know why I clicked the mock draft because we don't have a first-round pick. We do not own one. We sold it. We gave it away to the Patriots. And they're going to be taking a right guard. But 2-0, great start. Another TV game. We have a breakout player scenario. I forgot. It was James Robinson. Probably didn't hit it. Yeah, it wasn't embarrassing. Shit, we won the game. He had like 90 yards. That's okay. I'm good with that. TV game, though, against the division rival Colts, so we eliminated in the playoffs. I think in the first round, we get Andre Cisco back from injury. Let's see if we can beat them on the road and get our first division win, our second division win. And we do 43-36, high-scoring game in our offense, man. If they can do this and our defense gets back to how they were playing last season, we keep shutting the running game down. They passed it, too, but we did. No turnovers, finally. Close game. Shout out to them and Jameis. But no sacks from the O-line. Touchdown for Travis Etienne. Touchdown for Trevor Lawrence. Receiving. James Robinson had, why didn't he do this shit last game? But 124 yards out the backfield. He's not even my third down back, bro. Laviska showed up 90 yards in the touchdown. Touchdown for the rookie Golston. He is a touchdown beast right now. No sacks given up from the O-line. 2 sacks for Jeff Simmons. There goes Caleb on Chase on. And we don't miss any extra pointers. And we are 3-0. I'm telling you, looking better than we did last season. I think we were 3-0 last season, and then we lost to the Texans. As we get Trevor Lawrence for the Weekly Player Award. Salute to him. And now we have the Bills, who were good last season, surprisingly. They're never good in the sim. But let's see if they can end our little undefeated streak like the Texans did last season, or can we go 4-0? We go 4-0, and we are definitely better, and we're definitely progressing than last season. We outrushed them. We outpassed them. We actually shut their pass game down. We did turn the ball over once, so seems like we're doing that a little bit more this season. But look at the O-line. 2 straight games, no sacks. 4 touchdowns for James Robinson. If he did that shit 2 weeks ago, he would have been a superstar X Factor, but I'm okay with that. Receiving Devontae Adams and Golston have been great. Kendrick Bourne got in a little bit. I don't know what's going on. Where's Laviska Shenault? Touchdown for LaRubio. Laviska must have got hurt. I hope not. He's in a contract year. He was hurt last season. We might have to let him walk. Jeff Simmons, Caleb on Jason. There goes Zach Allen. We did miss a field goal. Actually, it was blocked, so I won't blame Mason Bentley for that. He's having a great year so far as a rookie kicker. So we are 4-0, better than last season. Start when we started 3-0, as we get James Robinson. Those 4 rushing touchdowns. Player of the week. We've had like 3 of those already. We get 3 guys back from injury. Josh Allen, Andre Cisco, that's happened a couple times. The same thing with JC. So you boys need to stay healthy now. Let's make sure Josh Allen is our sub rush outside linebacker on the right and not the left. Because knowing Madden, they will fuck up my depth chart, especially when I'm winning. And they did it. And they did it. And they did it. Had a feeling they would. Look, and if I didn't check this, If I didn't check that, Josh Allen would not have been getting snaps. We probably would have lost this game. But we are 2-0 so far on TV. Let's see if we have another one against the Saints, Week 7. So they're really showing us some love this season. Thank you, NFL. Thank you, Roger Goodell. As the Titans are right behind us, just like last season. Colts and Texans are not. So hopefully they continue to take some L's. But let's see if we can beat the Bengals. I think we played them last season. I think we beat them last season. See if we can beat them again. Joe Shiesty, Joe Burrow, and we lose. 35-28. Close game, no. Only 7 points. Touchdown difference. Sunday Night Football. They outrushed us. So shout out to them. We passed it better, but we turned the ball over twice. So that was the problem. They stopped our run. 2 picks from Trevor Lawrence. 4 sacks from the O-line. Our worst game yet of the season. Golston, his first 100-yard game. Adams, 100 yards. 70 yards for LaRubio. 2 touchdowns for Kendrick Bourne. Where the hell is Laviska Shenault? Why is he not playing? Joe Conway, his first pick of his career. But where is Laviska Shenault? I swear, if Madden benched Laviska Shenault and Kendrick Bourne has been playing these last 2 games, okay, Laviska Shenault is back. That explains it. He got injured. Make sure that he is our wide receiver too. Make sure our slot receiver is our rookie wide receiver, and it is. Thank you for not fucking with my depth chart. Week 6, looking to bounce back as we did that. We did a good job of that last season. Whenever we took a loss, we bounced right back. Can we do it against the Baltimore Ravens, who are 2-3? And we do. 35-28, same score, but this time we on the other side of the fence. As we outrushed them, we outpassed them. We're turning the damn ball over. So probably no MVP this year from Trevor Lawrence. But the offensive line is playing better than last season. James Robinson, that superstar dev, is working for us. 3 touchdowns. He might lead the league in rushing touchdowns. Devontae Adams is balling this season again by doing it at the start of the season. Let's see. No sacks. We had a pick for Greedy Williams. I think that's his first as a Jaguar. A lot of first as Jacksonville Jaguars as we are sitting at 5-1. Atop of the AFC South, another TV game, another weekly award. Seems like they give it to us every week, and it's James Robinson again. But now we have the New Orleans Saints, 3-3. We're at home. Don't know if it's Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night. Don't care what day of the week it is. I just want a dub, and we lose 17-6, our lowest scoring game of the season. Probably was a Thursday night football game. It was actually Sunday night. We outrushed them. We outpassed them, but it was the 3 turnovers. Okay, that explains it. I was wondering what the hell was going on. We lose to Colin Kaepernick. He is a Saint now. But James Robinson was still good. He was still good. Laviska Shenault comes back from injury, 100 yards. Cam Robinson, Walker Little, Combs. Giving up some sacks. So that left side giving up sacks. Josh Allen with the sack. And we made all our field goals. But we can't have those turnovers. We can't have those turnovers by Trevor Lawrence. 5-2, not bad though. But the damn Texans, man. Whenever they're 0 and whatever and they're winless, this is where they're usually going to get their first victory of the season. Keelan Henry. Who the hell is that? I'm trying to remember. Might be a fullback. Okay, so he's back. But they're 0-6. This is the perfect time for them to get a victory, their first win of the season. Colts trying to make a comeback. They're 3-3 now. Let's go ahead and simulate this game. But let's see if we can sweep them. Beat them week 1, and we beat them again. 38-17, so we split with the whole division last season. But now we sweep the Texans. We outrushed them. We outpassed them. We didn't turn the ball over. They were very aggressive on 4th down. It was 24-3 at the half, and Trevor Lawrence bounces back from that 3-interception game that he had. Where's James Robinson? Don't know. He's right there. Touchdown, only 27 yards. They shut us down. But Laviska Shenault is going off. Laviska Shenault is going off. LaRubio, Devontae, Cam Robinson giving up a couple of sacks. Joe Conway, rookie middle linebacker with a sack. Kevon Chason, Shaquille Griffin, everybody on the defense chipping in. Everybody chipping in. Everybody getting them a piece of the pie. 6-2. Another weekly award. Is it Laviska Shenault? It's actually Trevor Lawrence. Seems like we get it every week. It's always either Trevor Lawrence or James Robinson. But 5-3, we're 6-2. This will be probably for the lead in the division. So we're actually, let's look at Golston. Oh, he's not. Forgot he's not. He doesn't have a death trait. Let's do deep threat. He needs to work on his deep route running. John Carter's the other rookie, but I think he's also normal. Let's try to make him a scheme fit, make him a hybrid. Who was it? I know we had a Hen and Dev. I think it was our middle linebacker. Trevor Lawrence got 2. I just want to make sure that we keep doing him. Let's do strong arm. Focusing on strong arm and then the scrambler scheme fit. How does he go down one? It made no sense. And bro, oh, there he is. Joe Conway. See what he is. Probably been revealed. He's not a perfect scheme fit. But he is a star. That's what I expected. But week 9, this is where we look at the contracts. We already upgraded the team. Let's see who Josh Allen. And this is why we got rid of your boy, Miles Jack. So we're going to pay Josh Allen. He comes back, $100 million. Shaquille Griffin, think he's done enough to stay a Jaguar. Give him $25 million, 2 years. Yvonne Hamilton, we'll wait to see if he can keep improving. Actually, I think he has. Let's just pay him now. I think he's done enough. Hopefully that money will, motivate him to keep playing well. I think Laviska Shenault, we got the rookie wide receiver on the rookie deal. We already got Devontae Adams locked down. So, yeah, why not give Laviska Shenault 4-year deal, $23 million, back 100-yard games. Kendrick Bourne is just here for a season. Ben Barch, we can give him 3-year deal, $14 million. Keeping all our talent in-house. Cam Robinson, team captain, has been playing okay. I wouldn't mind that 2-year deal, actually. Everybody buying in. Zach Allen. I think he's earned a contract, especially what he did last season. Even if he's not a starter, and he becomes like a backup or something, I think he's earned it. We can't do Niles Baldwin just yet, but a lot of guys coming back, so hopefully that motivates the team. Everybody got paid. Everybody's locked in. Everybody knows they're going to be here for a couple more years. So let's see if we can knock off the Titans. We've had their number. They finally beat us once last season, and we beat them again. We just got their number. We got Tannehill number. Hopefully Tannehill is not their quarterback. Actually, I wanted to be their quarterback because he does not play well against us. Same rushing yards almost. We passed better than them. No turnovers. We went for it on 4th down a couple of times. Tannehill played his best game against us so far, but Trevor Lawrence was still good. The offensive line, still good. No sacks. 24 of 27. Very efficient from Trevor Lawrence. 2 touchdowns for Travis Etienne and 2 touchdowns for our rookie fullback from last season. Devontae Adams went off $150 and a touchdown. Laviska Shenault was great. Julio Jones still playing. He had 2 touchdowns against us. Jeff Simmons, Caleb Von Chason. And so far, we only missed 1 field goal. And that was because it was a block. So not really a miss from our rookie kicker. We have a quarterback breakout as we have to take on the Bucs, the other Florida team. See if we can get that X factor that he should have already been awarded after last season's performance. And this game is on TV. This could be a possible Super Bowl matchup, maybe. Let's go ahead and simulate. See if we can get Trevor Lawrence to X factor, and let's upgrade him if he is available to be upgraded. He's actually not. Just upgrade those players real quick, and let's see if we can get him the X factor. Give him that red background, like the Bucs pitcher right there. And we win the game, 28-23. We win the game. Let's check out the stats. We're beating some good teams, too. We're on a 3-game winning streak. That bye week is coming up, though. We shut the running game down. We passed the ball well. Okay. A lot of first downs. We did have 2 turnovers, so he might not have gotten it. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. As we beat Mitchell Trubisky. And look at that. Keegan Pope gets in, throws a touchdown, did the same thing that Taysom Hill did last season, 80 yards for James Robinson, who's kind of cooling off a little bit. They did sign Tyreek Hill, but did not matter. Rubio, 2 touchdowns. He's having a great second season. Juwan Taylor giving up a sack. I was about to say Levante David. I thought we had signed him, but I was going to say he played his former team in the Bucs. But Bobby Wagner with a sack. Josh Allen. No picks for us, but a pick for Devin White. And we are rolling, man. We are rolling. Trying to get that division title again. Trying to make the playoffs again. 2 games ahead of the Titans. Let's check out, see Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he got it because he threw that pick. Yeah, he didn't meet it. If he didn't throw that pick, probably would have got it. But let's see if we can beat the Colts. Now, they're slipping up. They're under 500. I think we already beat them. See if we can beat them again. 34-28. Game, I think, probably win the overtime. And we're just winning games, man. Looking like the juggernauts that we're supposed to be. A lot of passing yards. 1 turnover. So we swept the Colts. We swept the Titans. We swept the Texans. We swept the Colts. We already beat the Titans. So we're undefeated in our division. James Robinson, 3 touchdowns. A touchdowns for Travis Etienne. Rubio is going to have a 1,000-yard season as a tight end. I'm telling you now. Calling it. I stamp it. He's going to have 1,000 yards. Josh Allen, Yvonne Hamilton, Jay Tafoulier getting in there. Shaquille Griffin. I think that's his 2nd pick of the season. I love this team, man. I love this rebuild so far, bro. Year 3, we're already winning. Bye week, we already paid everybody we wanted to pay. Let's go ahead, upgrade the team. As we're 3 games ahead of the Titans. We already have 9 wins, so we're already going to have a winning season. We get a chance to get revenge on these motherfuckers that stopped us from winning awards and stopped us from going to the Super Bowl. It is an AFC Championship game rematch. Let's look at the seeding to see where everybody stands. We are currently the number 1 seed, so this game is very important. Just like last season when we played them in Week 18, where they won and took the number 1 seed away from us. Let's try to claim it right now. Let's try to claim it right now and get revenge against KC, who lost in the Super Bowl to Dallas too. So if we would have made it, we probably could have beat Dallas because we beat them last season in Week 3. Let's go ahead and simulate this game, see if we can get our revenge. We finally beat them motherfuckers. 40-28. We're ready. We are ready. We got over the hump in the Kansas City Chiefs. We get to the playoffs, which we will. Nobody is stopping us. We are on a 5-game winning streak. I just got a dub off the bye week. We outpassed them. We got a turnover against them. We were up 24-7 at the half. We're ready. This team is Super Bowl ready. That was the last hump we had to get over was the Chiefs. So I'm not afraid of them. Laviska Shenault, his 3rd 100-yard game this season. Golston, 100 yards and a touchdown. Adams, LaRubio, those 5. The 3 receivers, I can't count right now. The 3 receivers and the tight end, those 4 have been balling. A little disappointing in Travis Etienne. Hasn't really been doing nothing. Josh Allen, though. Shaquille Griffin. Trying to make a case for the next thumbnail. 10 wins, double-digit wins again. If we beat the Titans next week, we're for sure going to win the division. We have another breakout player scenario for Trevor Lawrence. The second one didn't hit it the first time. Let's see if he can hit it this time. And then we have another breakout player scenario. And it's Laviska Shenault. He's had a couple 100-yard receiving games. Kendrick Bourne gets his little revenge game. Carlos Jones and Sargent are back from injury. Let's go ahead and simulate this, see if we can win against the 49ers. They're actually a good team, 84 overall. And we win 27-24, 11 wins. If we match 13 wins again or even get better than that, and we're currently the number 1 seed right now, we could definitely use that bye week, win our division game, get back to the AFC Championship game, and then win that shit this time. As we always have a fucking turnover whenever we shut them down on 3rd down though. We always have a turnover whenever that damn scenario comes up, and look at that. He didn't hit it. He didn't hit it, but 2 touchdowns with Travis Etienne. I must have talked him into playing good. I just talked about him, and then he comes back with a 50-yard, 2-touchdown performance. Love the way he responded to me. Laviska Shenault was so close. Don't think he hit it, though. And then, look, we even put Kendrick Bourne in. Just let him get a little revenge on against his old team. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Jeff Simmons, Yvonne Hamilton. I love Mason Bentley. Best pick of the draft. Best pick of the draft. Forget Conway. Forget our receiver. It was Mason Bentley, the kicker. We know Trevor Lawrence did not hit it. That's okay. They don't want us. It would be too OP if he becomes X Factor. We're going to be too OP. Let's see. Laviska Shenault didn't hit it. Yeah. If he became a superstar, we definitely would have been too OP. But week 15, the Titans are 4 games behind us. They need this win. They need this win to have a chance to win a division. So this game is very important to them. Mason Bentley, I was just talking about him, best pick of the draft. I think we need to work on his accuracy. Goes up 2. Trevor Lawrence, 85s all across the board. Let's just make them balance. He goes up to a 90. And then Conway, I kind of want to do the pass coverage to see what that does. It doesn't do shit. But it makes him a better pass coverage linebacker. That's what we need in our scheme. Maybe he'll play a little bit better. He's been playing a little quiet. Maybe I should have started Bobby Wagner over him. But let's just sweep the whole division, put him away. Don't even give him a chance. Don't even give him a thought. And we do. We have swept our division. What a way to come back the next season. We definitely improved the team. And I'm glad that improving the team is actually showing. It's showing as we are on a 7-game winning streak. It's actually showing in the sim. I improved the team. We're better than last season. And we're either going to match our wins that we had or be even better and become number 1 seed. Hopefully we get back to the AFC Championship game. Hopefully we get to the Super Bowl and win that whole thing. Now you want to do that after the scenario is gone. Touchdown for Ryan Tannehill. Devontae Adams, 100 yards. Julio Jones always has a good game against us. LaRubio, Laviska Shenault. Touchdown for Travis Etienne. Jawan Taylor giving up a couple of sacks. As we had a pick for B-Wags. There goes Bentley's miss. First official miss of the season, but he's still having a stellar rookie season. And would you look at that? 12 wins. 13 wins last season. Week 16, we're already at 12 wins. Trevor Lawrence, he's been having a lot of those Player of the Week awards. Won't be surprised if he does sneak in there and win MVP. Big injury. I bet it's a big injury. Screw us over. Caleb on Chase on. He should dislocate elbow 4 weeks. If we get that bye week, he'll be back for the playoffs. So we got Shaquem Griffin. So we're not too worried. Let's actually make sure that Shaquem is getting those reps at rush, left end, and then we got Fuller too. We got a lot of depth. So we're not worried. We are not worried one bit. That's why we have depth. So let's see if we can beat the Falcons and match our win total that we had last season at 13. Get it out the way, and we do 35-16. Let's go. 8 straight wins going into the playoffs. We're going to make the playoffs. We already won the division. Now it's playing for the number 1 seed. I don't know how far the Chiefs are away from us. Danny Dimes throwing them dimes. We're getting sacked 5 times, 3 touchdowns for James Robinson. That is Laviska Shenault's 2nd rushing touchdown this season. Wasn't sure if I was going to pay him because he kept getting hurt. We paid him, and he is just balling. 100-yard receiving games, rushing touchdowns. LaRubio's balling. Devontae Adams is balling. Zach Allen, Conway, Griffin. Was that the other? I don't even know what Griffin ended. That's Shaquem Griffin with a half a sack, his first start. Jake Tafule's getting some action. Let's go, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. One of the few times Madden is being realistic. If we were good, we overachieved last season, improved the team, we should be better. We should have a better record. We should be more dominant. And it's reflecting. And I appreciate Madden for for doing this. I appreciate you for doing this. Let's go ahead and bring back Baldwin. He's a rookie. So let's give him a 3-year extension. And I think that's it. We brought everybody we wanted back. 2 games left. I mean, let's check out the standings because we might be able to bench some people and keep them healthy. AFC, we're 2 games up on the Bengals. Were they the other team that beat us? Yeah, the Bengals beat us. And I can't remember the other team that beat us. But we beat the Chiefs. I think we beat the Bills. So the Bengals are really like the only team we're scared of. So if we just win one more game, it's over. We clinch the number 1 seed, and then we can rest everybody in the last 41-35. We are the number 1 seed in the AFC. Let's go. Another division title, another playoff appearance, and the number 1 seed as we win in overtime against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They ran all over us. Boy, they had a field day. But we were still able to come out with a victory, 4-touchdown performance from Trevor Lawrence. T-Law as we beat Drew Lock, who's going to be my damn quarterback in real life with the Seattle Seahawks. 100 yards for James Robinson. Touchdown for Travis Etienne. Laviska Shenault. Golston, who's kind of faded a little bit in the background. Luke Farrell getting a touchdown. Jawan Taylor and Ken Robinson, the tackles, giving up some sacks. No picks. Would you look at that? We cut him. He signs with the Steelers. What does he do? Misses a field goal. How long was it? Missed a 50-yarder. Won't be missing field goals for us in the postseason. He's going to sit his ass at home and watch our rookie kicker, Mason Bentley, make those field goals and those 20-yarder, 30-yarders. 14 wins. Already a win as we improve from last season. We are a breakout player scenario last game of the season where we can just rest it's John Carter, rookie starting safety. Trying to get him to star dev. He's been kind of quiet. I haven't even seen or heard his name this season. But we're going to upgrade the team just because it's the last week. Let's look at Damian Golston. Let's do. Does he need to work on his deep route running? Actually, it's actually up. So let's try to make him a scheme fit. Let's get the route running up just a little bit more. He's playing with Devontae Adams. You better be able to run your routes. And then John Carter, who has the dev trait scenario. Let's do hybrid. Try to make him a scheme fit. He was like the steal of the draft in the second round. Week 18. I could rest some people, but like it's crazy because like you don't want to rest them and they come back in the playoff game and they be rusty, and then you kind of don't want to ruin their stats. I know this is like an extra game, but we're gonna play everybody. Hopefully nobody gets injured. Let's simulate and see if we can finish the season like on a 10-game winning streak or 9-game winning streak, and we do. 31-28, 15 wins, dominating the conference, dominating the division. Dominating the league. Cowboys right behind it. We might see them in the Super Bowl, or the Packers, who played the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game last season. Bengals was a team that beat us, and they had 13 wins. So we might see them in the playoffs. And then you can't count out the Chiefs. We beat the Bucks, who were good, had a good game against us. I'm glad that the Patriots and Miles Jack made the postseason. So, hey, it's going to be a tough playoffs. Looking at the AFC, we definitely got to worry about the Bengals, Chiefs. I think those are the 2 teams. But looking at us, I didn't even look at the last game of the season. No team schedule. Regular season. We finished the season on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 game winning streak. We are hot. The hottest team in the league right now. They outrushed us. We outpassed them. No turnovers. A lot of yards. What the hell? We were down 14-0 at the half. They scored 21 in the fourth quarter. No sacks given up. 3 touchdowns for James Robinson. Probably led the league. Another wide receiver with a rushing touchdown. the reverse of using Travis Etienne running back as a receiver. We're using our receivers as running backs with Laviska Shenault and Damien Golston. Let's go. Devontae Adams, 100 yards. Laviska Shenault, I just said his name. He probably had 1,000 yards this season. We might have won Coach of the Year back-to-back seasons. Hell, we might have an MVP. We might have an MVP in Trevor Lawrence. Jeff Simmons, Josh Allen, Jake Foulet having a great third season. He didn't have a great rookie season. Mason Bentley coming back, making his field goals. And what a season, man. I'm loving this rebuild. Loving Jacksonville Jaguars right now. It used to be my third favorite team when I was a Jet. I cut them off and kept the Vikings and the Seahawks. Breakout player scenario, I think it was our rookie safety. He didn't hit it. It's okay. It's okay. Let's upgrade the team. Even though we don't have a game, we're just going to sit back, relax, and watch who we are going to be playing. Trevor Lawrence up to a 91 with that +4 morale. The whole team happy right now. Let's go ahead and look at our rankings. So our team rankings, we were number 2 in points per game, number 2 in passing yards per game, 10 in rushing yards. So we were like a top 2 offense. Defensive points per game, we were 11. Passing yards in the middle, 15 defense. So our defense took a step back, but they were right in the middle, and then the offense was more dominant this season. Our needs, apparently, are middle linebacker, guard, and tackle, and then those are the rookies that are going to be in the draft. So be on the lookout for them. And then would you look at this? Mitchell Trubisky, forgot what team he's on because we just played him. But he led the league in passing yards, beating us out. But Trevor Lawrence is number 2, Russ, number 3, Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, and Zeke Elliott. Yeah, Calvin Ridley, Michael Thomas, Marquez Callaway, Aaron Donald, 24 sacks, Ed Oliver, Khalil Mack, Devin White, Jair Alexander, Byron Jones, and then Jerome Baker, Devin White, again, and Rashaan Evans. Looking at the stats. First in offensive yards, 4th in passing touchdowns for Trevor Lawrence. Defensive yards, we were 13, another 1,000-yard season. James Robinson, 23 touchdowns, led the league. Points scored, we were number 2. Devontae 5th in receiving yards. And then we were 11th when it came to points allowed. Let's go, man. 13 picks, a little bit too much for me, but 5,000 yards, his most passing yards. Definitely needs to go up Superstar X Factor. 34 touchdowns. I think that tied last season. And then 13 picks. 70% completion percentage is great. 308.6 yards per game. 106.2 rating. Longest pass was an 83-yard bomb. And the O-line continues to play good. Pope there with his touchdown. James Robinson. And I apologize for Travis Etienne. 444 angel numbers with another 4 right there with the average. 8 touchdowns. I don't know how he did that because you never really saw his name. He did fumble twice. He needs to work on that shit. But 444 111. Shout out these angel numbers, man. Shout out to the angel numbers. But he averaged 4 yards per carry. I did not know that. He had 8 touchdowns. Did not know that. As he was overshadowed by the 23 touchdown stats of James Robinson. And then we had rushing touchdowns from Trevor Lawrence, Golston, 2 for Shenault, and 2 for our fullback. Shout out to the running game, man. Shout out to the running game. And then when you look at the receivers, my God, we almost had 4,000-yard receivers. Devontae leading the way in yards and receptions, tying for touchdowns with LaRubio. Laviska coming back with his 1,000 yards, 80 catches, 4 touchdowns after being hurt last season. LaRubio, 80 catches, 800 yards as a rookie. But what does he do his second season? 90 catches, 900 yards, 8 touchdown performance. Better go up, star dev. The rookie Golston coming in for Marvin Jones. What does he do? 80 catches, 900 yards, 6 touchdowns. Might be offensive rookie of the year. James Robinson, 375 yards, 3 touchdowns out of the backfield when he's not even our third down back. So that puts him over 1,500 yards from scrimmage and 26 touchdowns. Travis Etienne, 340, 3 touchdowns. It puts him at 800 yards from scrimmage and double-digit touchdowns with 11. Kendrick Bourne, 13 catches, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns at wide receiver 4. Luke Farrell, just 1 receiving touchdown. Longest receiving touchdown was James Robinson, 83 yards, beating out Devontae's 80-yard bomb. And then the O-line, Ken Robinson under 10, Jawan Taylor under 10, Walker Little. That is terrible from our guard position. So we could probably upgrade that position. And then Combs was great as his first year starting. Ben Barge, outstanding, should get a Pro Bowl announcement. But I don't want any Pro Bowlers because we're looking to make the Super Bowl. Joe Conway, as a rookie, led the team in tackles, taking over from Miles Jack, 9 TFLs, sack and a half, a pick. John Carter, our rookie strong safety, almost leading the team in tackles, 94, 4 TFLs, no picks. But Bobby Wagner, he's old man now, 82 tackles, 5 TFLs, a sack, 2 picks, 3 picks for Shaquille Griffin, none from Tyson Campbell, only 1 from Greedy Williams, but 8 sacks for Josh Allen, 9 sacks for Jeff Simmons, 16 TFLs, 3.5 for Calebon Chason, taking a step back. Andre Sisco also taking a step back. But our defense really didn't have to make all these damn tackles or picks. You know, they still played well. They were number two defense in the league. Yvonne Hamilton, we paid him. Zach Allen still had a great season with his limited role. And look at this. Jake Tafule, 2.5 sacks, 3 TFLs, 8 tackles. Just a great year from the defense, man. Just a great year from the defense. Vernon Butler had a sack. Shaquem Griffin would have a sack in the TFL. His brother leading the way in the picks, Ramon Westbrook. So all the backups got in. Forced fumbles, we had 3 from Bobby Wagner. Of course, with that, he don't even got S-Factor no more, but still getting them 3 forced fumbles. Josh Allen, Jeff Simmons, Tyson Campbell. We had a block for Jalen Fuller. Just everybody getting involved. And Greedy Williams, his pick was a pick 6. Let's go, man. He only missed 1 field goal. The one was blocked, and then the other one was a miss. 12 of 14, 85. Rookie of the year. Give it to him. 70 of 70. Look at all those extra points he had to kick, and he made all of them. 100%. 100%. Inside the 20, 5 times, long as it was 66. Okay, I think punter and Walker Little's position are the 2 positions we probably need to look to upgrade. But yearly awards, this is what I'm waiting to see. MVP Trevor Lawrence, robbed. If anything, I give it to Trubisky, but robbed. We should be up there top 3. James Robinson at 6, Trevor Lawrence at 7. They both better be X Factors Super Bowl week. Coach of the year, Mr. No Vision Wank Duncan. Back-to-back Coach of the Year, damn it. Give it to me. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, it's Lamar Jackson. T-Law at 4. James Robb at 5. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Ed Oliver. Offensive Rookie, we were robbed again. 2 years in a row, runner-up Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's some bullshit. They don't want us winning everything. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to, okay, we got one. Joe Conway, our middle linebacker, leading the team in tackles. Where's our safety? He's at number 9. Best QB, Lamar Jackson. Trevor Lawrence at 5. Best running back, James Robinson. He's the X Factor. I'm calling it now, X Factor. Best receiver, Rashad Bateman. Fuck the Ravens, bro. They might be another team. They're winning all these damn awards. They might be another team we might have to watch out for in the AFC. Devontae Adams at number 4. O-lineman, Ravens. D-lineman, Ed Oliver. Jeff Simmons at 8. Best linebacker, Joey Bosa. Josh Allen at 8. Best DB, Byron Jones. I feel like Shaquille Griffin should be up there. And then best kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're at number... How? Matthew Wright beating out Mason Bentley. Look at this dumb shit. They got 2 picks. Whatever. We're the number 1 seed. Let's take a look at who's playing against each other in the wild card just to see who our possible matchup might be. You got Bengals and Chargers. Let's go Chargers. Bills and Ravens. I actually would rather play the Bills. And then, come on, Patriots. Come on, Miles Jack. Can you help us out? I know we traded you. Just help your old team out. Beat the Chiefs. Knock them off so we don't have to worry about them as we get Tyson Campbell back from injury. Let's see who we're playing in the divisional round. Damn it, the Chiefs made it and the Bengals made it. We're going to be playing one of them bitches if we can beat the Ravens, who stole all those awards. I love it. Let's give it to them. Let's show them why we should have won most of those awards and not them. Let's upgrade Ben Barch and Rayshawn Jenkins. They're 83 overall. We're 83. Our defense is at 83. Their defense is at 81. Their offense is 1 point better than us at 85. We're 84. I feel like we're the better team. Caleb Chase on back from injury. Let's make sure that he is our rush left outside linebacker. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was injured, and he is back. He is back. He is back. Let's get back to the AFC Championship game. Trevor Lawrence.
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought
As the Chiefs beat the 45-7. If we get there, it's a rematch of the AFC Championship game. God damn. But let's get past the Ravens and focus on the Ravens first. So they get the ball first. They're running with J.K. Dobbins. They get the first down with J.K. They're defeating J.K. Dobbins. He's running down our throats. Now they pass it to Mark Andrews, and they're driving. They are, Henry Ruggs, come on, bro. They get a touchdown with Devin Duvernay. And they score first. We get the ball now. And we get a pass for the rookie Golston. We get the first down with James Robinson. And we get the big play to Brandon LaRubio. Now we're feeding James Robinson. We get a big play to Laviska Shenault. We stall out a little bit, get the run with Travis Etienne, and we have to settle for a field goal. But we got a field goal kicker that can make 40-yarders. Lamar scrambling. It's going to be a 3rd and 10, and of course they get it. 3rd and 9, actually. And what's going on, defense? It's already the second quarter. Yeah, they're running the ball a lot. 3rd and 6. If you don't get it, they got to settle for a field goal. And Justin Tucker, the GOAT kicker, makes the field goal, 10-3. We run it with James Robinson. Get a big first down with Laviska Shenault. Stall out a little bit. Stall out again, 3rd and 10. And we're punting. They get a big play to Rashad Bateman. I think we might be going home. If we do go home, I hope the Chiefs beat the brakes off the Ravens. Damn it, man. Offense is not looking sharp, man. 3 and out. But we get an interception by Andre Cisco to keep us alive. That might be the play of the game. That might be the play of the game. Thank you, Andre Cisco. As we get a touchdown with James Robinson, we're back in it. It is not over just yet. That came out of nowhere. But they're driving. They are driving. 3rd and 10. Got to get a... That was a big play. And they get the touchdown right before. Fuck Henry Ruggs, bro. Shouldn't even be in the game. We need to score on this drive. Still a game. 2 touchdowns. 3rd and 2. Go for it. You got to punt it now. Fuck you, Shaquem Griffin. Okay, we get the ball back. We need to score. Need to score. Come on. Drive. What are we doing? Come on, Trevor Lawrence. Wake up. Do you want to go back to the AFC Championship game? Do you want to see? Well, this is probably our window. Last season, yeah, we overachieved. But we got better. We get a touchdown, James Robinson. Defense needs to step up, get a stop. Come on. Penalties, Josh Allen, you should know better. 3rd and 5. Andre Cisco almost had a second pick. And we do get the ball back. Defense stepping up. Now it's time for the offense to match. Let's go. Big 3rd down and 4. LaRubio. If we get a touchdown here, tie it up, we're right back in the 3rd and 6. Big play to Brandon LaRubio. Just feed him. Feed him. We get a touchdown with Travis Etienne. 24 all. Defense, let's go. They're moving backwards. That's what I want to see. Now they got a 3rd and long. They don't get it, and they punt it. The defense getting some stops. If the offense can just drive down the field, what a comeback this would be in the second half. Of course, we punt it back to them. They're going to score. They're going to score. I know this script. They move backwards, and then they get the first down. I know the script. They're going to get the field goal or the touchdown. We're not going to do nothing when we get the ball. And the game is going to be over. They get the touchdown. We got 5 minutes to score. We're driving. Probably going to throw a pick. Probably going to fump. Did I call that perfect or what? Throw the pick.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
He dropped it.
Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
We probably weren't going to beat the Chiefs anyway, even though we beat them in the regular season.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pass complete. It's Adams. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also
giving y'all a little bit of gameplay. I know we lost the game. There's no way we can win this unless we get a touchdown, onside, field goal. Probably not going to happen.
He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Of course, he fucking overthrows him.
Part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it.
Disappointed in the offense. Defense stepped it up second half.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. Slant to Adams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will
make it look close.
30 seconds left to go. So how about this for field
make it look close.
Play inside the 15 now as they come up on first and this is caught.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Field goal. Now we just have to kick onside.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. That time a 6-play drive, and it results in a...
That's just super simple. We're not going to get the onside.
Well, one side moves on, and then of
So,
course there's...
I mean, number one seed,
they face what they don't
we get bounced out divisional round. Ravens were a scary team. They won all those awards for a reason. But good luck to them because now they got to play the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are at home, so... Don't get that AFC Championship rematch that we wanted. We did beat them in the regular season. So, I mean, we can beat the Chiefs, but I think we're going to be even scarier next year if Madden does right, gives us the Pro Bowls, gives us the dev traits. We're going to be even scarier next year. Let's go, Chiefs. Come on, make it. Chiefs, 49ers, Super Bowl. Ravens do lose to them. Let's look at the Pro Bowl as I think Trevor Lawrence should make it again. Quarterback 1, back-to-back years, so that's 1. If James Robinson got robbed, touchdown leader, I don't see him there at running back 1 or 2. He better be running back 3. Fuck this game. What does James Robinson have to do to make a Pro Bowl? Devontae Adams, that gives us, what, 2? Trevor Lawrence and Devontae Adams. LaRubio, his second Pro Bowl, that makes 3. Jeff Simmons makes 4. Miles Jack would have made 5. Josh Allen makes 5. Five Pro Bowlers. But that's good, but we want to see what the dev traits are. Did we get X Factor for Trevor Lawrence? Did we get X Factor for James Robinson? Conway will do run stopper. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year. Stays a star. Don't expect him to go at superstar anyway. Let's look at the lineup. Trevor Lawrence, red. Let's go. Fuck this game. What does this game have? What does Madden 22 have against James Robinson, bro? They won't put him in the Pro Bowl. They won't give him a X factor. That's okay, because Trevor Lawrence is an X factor now. And that's just going to make this team even more scary if they let him actually keep it. And LaRubio goes up to star. The tight ends never really go up. So, this team is going to be scary. Even though James Robinson got robbed and snubbed, X Factor Trevor Lawrence, star LaRubio, this team is just going to get even better. Defense. Josh Allen should be superstar, but no changes on the defense. But this offense is going to get even more scarier. Let's go 49ers. Even though we did just root for the Chiefs to beat the Ravens, now we're rooting for the 49ers, and the Chiefs beat them by 2 touchdowns, 38-24. Lamar Jackson, MVP, who took us out. Coach of the year. No vision, Duncan. Lamar Jackson, Offensive Player of the Year. Aaron Donald, and then they keep screwing us with these overall awards too, bro. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to the Lions, left end Jamario Harden, and rookie quarterback of the Commanders, Jimmy Mallard. Just keep robbing us. But X Factor T-Law hoping to lead this team back to the playoffs next season. Back to a championship game. If we just get to the Super Bowl, we're going to win it. I feel like we're going to win it. Now it's just getting there. We just have to get there. We're so damn close. We're right there. Don't know why I keep looking at the mock draft as we don't have a first-round pick. We actually don't need one. This team is ready. Retirements. Shouldn't have nobody. Cordy Glenn. Okay. It's a big one. Lose a def lineman. And then the players that we have to bring back. I think we brought back everybody we wanted. Now, Keegan Pope, going to give him a 2-year deal. Finish out that rookie contract. Kendrick Bourne can walk. Trey Herndon can walk. Agnew can walk. I would love to keep Shaquem with his brother. He came in, played okay. We're going to bring him back later on. It's time for Roy Robertson to go. Shaquille Quarterman can go. Chris Claybooks can go. Vernon Butler can go. Luke Farrell can go. Martinez Rankin might come back later. JT was always hurt, and we don't need Sargent, so all those guys can walk. And we're going to see what we're going to do in the draft. In free agency. I don't think we're going to make too many moves in free agency, though. I think Trevor Lawrence still X Factor. Let's go. James Robinson still superstar. Let's go. Receiver. I think we're good. Coffee, big body receiver, can be our wide receiver 4. And we got this Cooper guy. Don't know who Colvin is. And then LaRubio, did they let him keep star? They actually did. So our offense, it's just going to be more scary. We could use a tight end too. Walker Little, going into a contract year, gave up 6 sacks. So he's probably not the answer at guard. Jeff Simmons, still a superstar. Zach Allen kind of had a down year, but I still like him at right end. We got Tolbert. We got Jay Tafule. Hamilton, we paid money. Kayvon Chason, still star. Okay. Bobby Wagner is down. That's the position. He's down to normal. Conway is the guy. We could get another middle linebacker in the middle. Josh Allen. We got Fuller still. We got Griffin, Campbell, Greedy, Cisco. Still going into a contract year. Really didn't have like a breakout season last season, so we could go free safety maybe. And we got John Carter, and I think it's time to let Rayshawn Jenkins go, but not just what he must have had a big ass contract. He's been here the whole rebuild. We got our kicker. So I guess left guard, middle linebacker, and maybe free safety are the positions that we could look to upgrade. Looking at the free agents, I don't think we're going to bring anybody in, Mr. Deion Jones. I don't think we're going to bring anybody in, Mr. Deion Jones. Sorry. Don't need receiver. Don't need tight end. Don't need left. I mean, John Ryan. They're all better. I'd rather draft one. They did rob us, though. I see Combs is down to star. Okay, it's not that bad. Yeah, we'll look to draft a left guard. And then there's nobody there at right end, really. We could probably draft one. Middle linebacker, I mean, Deion Jones is there. But I'd rather just save that money and draft one. Who? Logan Wilson is a pass coverage linebacker who we could move into the inside and screw the Chiefs of getting him. This is where our conference rivals now are trying to get even better. And on the defensive side, that's going to make them even more scary. So do we cut Bobby Wagner, bring in Logan Wilson? I think it's safe. I think we should save that money. I don't think we're going to make any moves. I think we're just going to sit back, relax. We spent money last year and just enjoy the draft this year. So we'll go ahead and just advance the week. As I think we just have to keep developing and we'll get better. Let's look at the college players and positions that we could possibly draft. Looking at left guard. As one of these guys could fall. A, awareness. B, why is he slipping? Floyd Roth looks like a good pick. Jeremy Kendricks, B, impact blocking. A, lead block. I mean, he looks good. There's always those centers with hidden dev traits. B, awareness. A, pass block. A, run block. He looks like a beast. He might be the pick. Look at Dan McGill. A, run block. C, impact blocking. He looks okay. Then we'll look at right guard as this guy Mike McClain. A, awareness. A, run block. A, lead block, but D, pass block. So he can't pass block for shit to save his life. And then looking at DN, we could look at Braden Reed in the second round. Right in, we could look at nobody. Let's look at Evan Bush. Yeah. D tackle that we can move over to right end. Let's look at Sheldon Dixon, C finesse moves. Just a bunch of C's, just average. Antoine Copeland. D power, C tackling, a B awareness. I saw an F there. Let's look at Bryson Young. Just okay. And middle linebacker is one of the big positions. I guess we'll look at Damien Patton, day 3. Can't tackle. I hate linebackers that can't tackle. So we're not even going to put him on the list. Guess this guy could slip out the first round. Nolan Mason. A, hit power. B, block shedding. C, man. Let's look at Dudley. 23, kind of A, play reg. But he gets hurt. So that's a red flag right there. Let's look at Troy Gore. A, power. F, injury. He gets hurt. So these guys just get hurt. They love to get hurt. Can any of these guys move to the inside? A, injury, C zone. At least we know he doesn't get hurt. And then we'll look at free safety. Dante Long, B, hit power. So if we don't bring back Andre Sisco, which I think we will, A, finesse, B, catching, B, play red, B, hit power. You just can't kick return. It's not that bad. Dominic Bacon. C, tackle, C, man. A, finesse. Thought that said Eddie Guerrero for a little bit. Let's look at his third, fourth rounder guy, Dante Oden. C, hit power. This draft class is weak. Look at the strong safeties real quick, and then we'll just go to the draft. This guy doesn't look bad. Calvin Peters looks decent. Look at Braden Rucker real quick. A hit power, B tackling. He might be the guy. So I like Braden Rucker if we decide we're going to be moving on from Andre Sisco. But I think the center might be the more important pick to replace Walker Little. On the O-line, let's just go ahead and get to the draft. Man, I feel defeated, bro. That was our chance. Get to the Super Bowl right there. Or at least get back to the AFC Championship. Oh, hell yeah, we're picking up Trevor Lawrence. Don't even ask us. Don't even go somewhere, assistant GM. Your ass is fired. Why would you ask me some stupid shit like that? Why would you ask me some stupid shit like that? Another fifth-year option. Travis he's a first-rounder? I kept thinking Travis Etienne was a second round, like early second round pick. I think they got him at the end of the first round. His season was great last season. We're picking it up. Keeping him with Trevor Lawrence, keep Trevor Lawrence happy, keeping his buddy around. Let's see. Let's just go to the draft. Get kicked out and then go to the draft. Thought they wouldn't kick me out. They didn't kick us out when we got to the preseason. Wasn't expecting that. I'm coming for the Ravens next year. Ravens and Chiefs. They got to see us. They got to see us. We already got our revenge against the Chiefs. Didn't get a chance to do it in the playoffs. I'm coming for the Ravens. Coming for the Ravens. Don't care about the mock draft 5. We'll look at the recap for free agency just to see where everybody went. But our division, the Chiefs got Logan Wilson. Why didn't I just spend the money? Chiefs do get Logan Wilson. I could have offered him that money, move him in the middle lines, inside the middle linebacker. Can't talk right now. But I believe in our rookie middle linebacker as he's going to lead the way in the middle. And then Texans get Tyler Boyd. I don't see the Titans. I don't see the Colts making any moves. So let's just go to the draft. Titans get Taylor Lewan back. We're going to sit back, keep our team, keep our core intact, and just develop them. We're right there, 13 wins and then 15 wins, number 1 seed, back-to-back coach of the year. Now we got Trevor Lawrence at an X Factor. Watch, now that he's an X Factor, he's going to play shitty. Now that he's an X Factor, he's not going to ball out. And let's see who the Dolphins take number overall. They go quarterback. Then we'll see who we take at running back. Or not running back, with our second round pick.
All right, the Jaguars
All the way at pick 28. So let's see what falls to us. There's a free safety. So the center we wanted is gone. But Dan McGill is there. He's the one that had the A run blocking. So I don't think we're going to take him. But he's the only lineman left. We might have to settle for another year with Walker Little. D tackle, nobody's really there. Middle linebacker, nobody's there. Right outside linebacker, nobody's there. Literally Dante Long or Max Bass is the only. We have a decision to make. Dante Long, but he's 24 already. We will have to start his ass already. Max Bass doesn't look good. I think Braden Rucker is the pick. B awareness, A finesse, A hit power, B tackling. Going Braden Rucker. Best player available.
Now, let's see what direction they go.
Could move him in the middle linebacker too now when I think about it. And he could be our replacement for Andre Sisco if we look to not pay him or he doesn't perform season. And hopefully we can get a center here to move in the guard. Calvin Peters. This draft is horrible. Thank God we don't have a first-round pick. And would you look at that? McGill is there. We're going to take him.
All right, the Ravens
moving the left guard, compete with Walker Little. Got the two guys that we wanted. I really wanted the other center, but you know what I mean. Got the two best players available. That was on our list. Now I don't know where to go. We don't need quarterback, don't need running back, don't need receiver, don't need... Could use a tight end too, actually. Could use a tight end too. A catching, A deep route running. Did we take Richard Bibbs? What's available at DN? Let's look at Darren Lau. Oh, no. He doesn't look that bad. Let's look at middle lineman, Damien Patton. I think I already looked at this dude. He had D tackling. Yeah. They ain't going to cut it. Could use a cornerback 4. If anything, C catching. Slow. I think at this point, we do need punter too. We do need punter. I'm going to take that tight end. Richard Bibbs, A catching, A deep route running.
Okay, the Ravens are on.
He's fast. Faster than the tight end we took last year. Keep giving Trevor Lawrence more weapons, especially now that he is an X-factor player. We do need a punter, and I might waste a 5th-round pick on a punter. Clayton Henson, C accuracy, C awareness, good kick power, A stamina. Let's look at Alexander Feeney, F awareness, but solid kick power. Don't like the F awareness. Lane Hunt, D awareness, decent kick power, but he was like first in every goddamn thing when it came to the combine. Almost first. Tucker Skillen, C accuracy, C awareness, and great kick power. And then we got Jason Warner, A accuracy, decent kick power. We're drafting Warner with that accuracy. 89 kick power, and then the accuracy is off the charts. Hopefully he's good. As we're going to probably cut Logan Cook.
The Jaguars are
and then I guess we can go D lineman here, and then another position. Could trade this pick too. Now that I think about it, Dean Sullivan, he's actually scouted B tackling, C awareness, B pursuit, but he can't block shed. And don't got no hit power. And he's undersized. Michael Spruce, C block shed and D power moves. Don't like it. And then Darren Lowry, that F block shed is turning me off. So far, Dean Sullivan might be the pick, but if there's a right end here that's big enough, let's just take him. Dean Sullivan, scheme fit,
on the clock now. The
run stopper, and then we actually need cornerback 4.
All right, the Jaguars are now on the clock.
As the Bengals take a cornerback. D-man, it's never good. Never good to see that. Pat Townsend, D catching and D-man. Can't cover or pick the ball off. D catching. C catching, but D-man. All these damn D's. Need to find a hidden gem, man. F's don't. He's garbage. He shouldn't even been eligible for the draft. D press, but he can't tackle. Sidney Harrison, C catching, but F's everywhere else. Okay, that's it for the cornerbacks. I'm just going to have to wing it here. Computer's going to have to make this pick for us. Ran out of time. Computer's going to make the pick. I probably should have traded. They took a cornerback. Hopefully he's actually decent. Let's end the draft. Check out how we did. Wasn't really feeling this draft. We just hit the positions that we feel like we're going to need. So, and whoever was available. As, man, that 15-2 season just feels like it went to waste, getting bounced out in the second round. And we did okay, I guess. Hell of a pick with the punter. Hell of a pick with the tight end. Wish the center had dev trait. But, I mean, safety. Normal dev. Same type of player as Andre Cisco. He can tackle. He's actually fast. So we got another option. And we can put him at middle linebacker a little bit. Not that strong, though. Can he tackle? Yeah, I think he can tackle, but I don't know. We'll use this guy all over. Backup free safety. Middle linebacker. McGill will move in the guard. Left guard. He'll compete with Walker Little. To be fair, that was Walker Little's first year starting. So look at that. Dan McGill goes up to a 71. And then Braden Rucker. I mean, we'll keep him at strong safety. I don't know why I'm moving that now. Don't need to do all that. Tight end was good. Punter was good. The D tackle, not so much. The cornerback, not so much. But, I mean, don't really care about the rest of the draft. I think that was a weak class. Let's just go ahead and advance the week. As you see our rankings there, man, the offense, number 2 offense in the league, and we kind of got shut down that first half against Baltimore. But another great season for the Jaguars. Went from 13 wins to 15, back-to-back Coach of the Year. Finally got Trevor Lawrence to that superstar X factor. So I think our offense is going to be even more dangerous. But I'm coming for the Ravens in the next video. But that'll wrap it up for part 3. Until the next episode.